Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray.
Put it down to a science now. Anyway.
Just make it one complete intro. Just splice it together.
Sure. I love Batman. Poor Ray. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of We Are the Knights,
See!
Batman podcast.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, never die. Anyway, I am Phil. Join me as always. It is.
Hey y'all, it is Lil Hellfire. Duh.
A former criminal who stretches herself around the law.
I've never been caught.
That's right. Technically, you're never a criminal if you don't get caught.
Just ask lawyers and politicians.
Hey-o. Alright, so yes, today we're covering something a little different. Not a Batman. Well, Batman's in it, but it doesn't have his name on it. It's JLA number 65.
So close. But that's okay. That's what Ultimate Spider-Cast is for. But the title of this issue is interesting.
Bouncing baby boy. Oh, I get it. But yes, this is from June 2002. Writer Joe Kelly. So
yeah,
that was interesting because, up until this, JLA, I had read a little bit of Plastic Man, but I wasn't I wasn't too excited. But I mean, I don't know, it kind of grew on me, especially during the Joe Kelly run.
I'm just saying, we all know that Elongated Man on the Flash, for all intent and purposes, is supposed to be Plastic Man. And that's what infuriates me the most, and why that character had to go.
Oh my!
I didn't want it to go down like that, but
could they ever do that now? It's just who is that you, Ralph? No, it is I, Plastic
Man.
It is me, Eel.
I don't know. I kind of like this kooky kind of take on it. Because it is a kooky character. Not quite ambush bug levels with kooky, but...
And again, it's Joe Kelly did Deadpool for the longest time, so it's he kind of knows humor.
Yeah, I was going to say, that is the saving grace. Because, you can't be serious with Plastic Man.
Exactly.
Ew.
Ew. Wait a minute, it's Plastic Man, so...
Exactly. But I like the cover. It's kind of hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
The Dark Knight strikes again. It's just if it was issue 69, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, because it looks like Batman's perching on a gargoyle, but the gargoyle is plastic.
Shh! Nobody tell Bruce.
Oh, my.
I kind of like how we were getting glimpses of it in the little red part of the panel and stuff. It's very stylistic, very highly stylized, and I like it.
Thank you. Yes, the cover was also done by the interior artist. Yep.
Don't you love it when that happens? I do.
No bait and switch. Penciler Doug Mank, inker Tom Nagayan, and colorist David Barron. Letters Ken Lopez, editor Dan Raspler, and Stephen Wacker.
Oh man, the early 2000s at DC was a grab bag, wasn't it?
I know Wacker would get over to DC, so
yeah,
that's right, kids.
Oh, and shout out to the Blink 182 reference, which would have been perfect if this was dropping on July 2nd, by the way, because that's Blink 182 Day, 182 days, halfway point.
This will be in July, but yes, not. I think we're a week or two late.
Next time. We'll get them next time.
Tell me!
I totally forgot the Blink. a 182 reference was
So
in
did
here,
I.
so I was rereading it.
It's-
Nobody likes you when you're 23. No, wait, that's the wrong one. That's somebody else, right? No, I don't know.
it's been a while.
All pop punk blends together.
Damn it! Now when I'm in the car this weekend, I'm gonna be like, put on Blink 182. It was on.
It's time.
It was on music.
I like the art in this, especially the ladies.
Oh yeah.
It's like thick, but not too thick.
Oh my.
Thick with one C and maybe a Q.
Oh my. But yeah, it's Well, do we get any women except for just Eel's ex?
Just his ex.
Okay. Oh, so you like her thickness? I see.
Exactly. I like the use of like the way that they don't put too much in a panel. They just let things like come into laser focus, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like the whales especially, like I thought that was really cool how they did that.
Oh yeah. I'm just pulling up.
Now, I like the red. It's just like the red backdrop is really nice.
All right. Do you want to do synopsis or do you want to go through this? Just go through this.
Up to you. There's actually a synopsis. Wait a minute. There's a synopsis for this. Is it like 2 sentences long?
Actually, no. I think it's actually a little longer than that.
Okay, let's do it then.
All right. Hold on. But I was just gonna say, I just want to mention that first page because, oh my god! I mean, well, this is it, kind of topical at this point. You know, Batman checking out those goons, and all of a sudden you just see Plastic Man saying, "Hey there, big boy, show me your Batmobile. I'll show you my Batcave." It's like, whoa,
That's nasty stuff, Harvey.
whoa!
Rob.
It's like almost 20 years before, before today, and I was still like,
Nobody tell Rob. It's still way more subtle than the Deadpool stuff could ever dream of being.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right. So yes, bouncing baby boy. Plastic Man asks Batman to help his ex by scaring her son Luke out of joining a gang. Batman agrees, but begins to grow suspicious when Eel is visibly upset by not knowing how long it had been since he had seen Angel, and then remains silent for 7.5 minutes. The confusion is soon cleared up, however, when the boy shapeshifts into a Triceratops while wreaking havoc with his gangmates. Eel, yes, yes, kids, it's this crazy. Eel admits to having abandoned his 10-year-old son and suggests several reasons why he might have done so. He expects Batman to leave, but is told, "It's your life, O'Brien. How you mess it up is no business of mine."
Yeah, he's got other. He's messed up how many Bat kids?
I was gonna
All
say,
of them.
I was gonna say, is that hypocrite able to talk about how to raise a 10-year-old?
Here, put them in this colorful outfit.
Yeah, they should be putting themselves in danger, Eel. You should be putting them in danger. But I'm not about to let a 10-year-old meta with more control over your powers than you join a gang. After the
Oh, I love it. He's like, just real quick. I'm like Beyonce without Destiny's Child. Solo and oh so pretty.
oh my,
Boy, the early 2000s was a wild time. There's kids born that don't even know about Destiny's Child.
the Wild West. I know. Probably my son. I'm sure. I'm like, look, what's Destiny's Child? What's that?
So, side note, me and Danielle are definitely going to have to do at least one podcast because backsync is happening. This is not a drill. It is happening, but they need to call JC Chazé. That's all that I'll say.
I'll tell.
Moving on.
I'll tell her. Like, there's one rule. There's one rule on our podcast here because Lil Hellfire demanded it.
Thus, we're doing Plastic Man. You see what I mean?
Exactly.
I like that. When the kid turns into the elephant. Oh, that was cute.
Oh yeah. Batman points out that he could seriously traumatize Luke if Eel insists on having him talk the boy out of gang membership. Batman finds the gang's hideout and corners Luke, intimidating him out of trying to fight. I love how his chin literally drops. He's like,
great visual gags. This is like the reason to read Plastic Man, I think. It gives the artist a real chance to stretch their chops and do something different.
Wait, what?
The visual gags.
To stretch their chops.
Oh, didn't even mean that. Puns, they happen.
That's right, especially here. Batman finds the gang. Yeah, corners Luke intimidated. Luke then says that he knows his father is Plastic Man and asks if his dad knows about him. Batman looks down at his utility belt and says, "Ahem." I love how he like shakes it, while Luke takes it, which Luke takes as a threat. I love how he's like probably trying to say he'll say something, and Luke's just like, "Oh crap, he's pulling out a bomb."
He's shaking his utility belt at him. Somebody call the cops.
That's not for you, son.
Catwoman pops out. That's not for you.
Whereupon he starts begging for his life. Batman finishes yelling at Luke, then returns to the tower. He then orders Eel to get off his utility belt and stalks away. As he closes the door, Eel protests. Like Luke, he can change colors, a continuation of an earlier argument. Batman responds, "It appears you can. Maybe one day you will." Oh!
Burn.
Calling him yellow.
Burn.
With that, he leaves. Plastic Man with his son's baseball cap. Aww. And then, of course, we get that one page in the Atlantic Ocean, which is set up for the Obsidian Age.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. It's
But
fine.
we will on Nightwing News eventually.
Poor Kristen.
I think she picked it.
Oh, okay. As long as she picked it, you didn't force it on her. As long as this isn't a Atlantis attack situation, I'm fine with it.
All right, Lo. So
I like it. It's touching. It's like you feel like I really feel like Plastic Man and Batman have a lot in common in personality, like how they kind of shirk responsibility and stuff.
mm-hmm.
Batman's a criminal. He just won't admit it. He is a vigilante, and that is illegal. Just saying.
I really like this story since I first read it, and it's a way to inject humor into
It's unexpected too, but like I don't know. I feel like all the Plastic Man stories that I like have Batman in it. So
and it's we're gonna have to do more JLA eventually.
Yeah.
Even some of that Grant.
We got nothing but time, literally, kids. Nothing but time.
Especially some of that Grant Morrison stuff.
Oh, yes. Smoke. Talk about Smoke the Doobie.
Oh yeah. I know, man. Rock of Ages.
Oh, that should definitely. That's like an all hands on deck situation right there.
Oh yeah.
That is an excellent story.
Smoke the doobie.
Or even just, "Hi, I'm Prometheus. Hi, I'm Batman. I'm gonna kick your butt." I'm taking down the whole JLA. Why, I'm Batman.
Exactly.
But I just love the visual gags. Look, he's swinging as a spider.
Exactly. Just like it's so freaking funny.
The bat in front of the moon. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. Elongated Man could never.
No, never. But yeah, just the visual gags, and he's begging Batman. He's like, looks like an angel.
Yeah, this is very. If you like Deadpool, I feel like you would like this specific run of JLA.
And then just the ex like giving him a hard time, and then she turns around there. Oh, there's Batman. She's like, "Oh, you got He's like, "Oh, you're a real hero. You can say it."
I'd like to have a word with you, sir. We can debate that. We can debate that like I'm Charlie Esser.
Oh my! I will tell you how you are wrong.
I know the hip language the kids use these days.
That's all of us on this podcast. Let's not just single Charlie. We're all old.
I know.
We're doing me now.
But no, I like the art. It's just such a great. This issue specifically is so great. Like the art, the humor, and then like the touching parts between like it's like, hey Batman, let's not throw stones.
I mean, again, it's just like with the Plastic Man stuff, you need like a certain art style, and I think the art style works perfect here.
Yeah, great job on the art.
Oh, we got some comments. Let me
down with the thickness.
I know.
Who is that?
I have
Chad.
Yes,
It's always Chad.
that is Chad. Yeah, I thought I saw on Facebook you were about to pass out, Chad. Yes, Chad says down with the thickness.
And also, I agree. Batman hero, two words that shouldn't coexist. And I mean, at this point, he's kind of an anti-hero. I feel like that's where they're trying to push him, especially with all the Batman that laughs, the metal, the dark metal stuff.
I just
I
feel
mean, that would be a nice shift in paradigm where him, and Superman are truly, truly opposites. You know what I mean?
I always feel like there's probably at least one or two creators who are probably just like, oh, come on, just let us have Batman kill one guy. Come on, just one guy. Come on.
And that's what the movie showed. A lot of people that like Zack Snyder are like, well, yeah, Batman should kind of kill. Just saying. Maybe not with a gun, but maybe he should kill.
No, he just brands him so someone else can kill him.
A batarang to the throat? I don't know.
What?
Yeah, no, I really enjoy their dynamic. Like I said, I think almost all my favorite Plastic Man stories definitely do have Batman in it. It's just because they bounce off each other so well. Hey-o. I did it again. Oops.
2002. This is so 2002 though, because
This is so high school for me. It's so painful.
2002. It's so funny just because just so the references. He's like, yeah, real hero. You can say it. I threw out my pride with my collection of Pogs. Pogs.
I still have mine. They're
Wait.
gonna make a comeback.
Didn't Bruce kill a lot of ninjas and screw Black Canary while they're that was All-Star Batman and Robin.
Yeah, All-Star. We talk about it, but it doesn't count.
It's out of continuity. It's out of continuity.
It's so far out of continuity. See, that's what Tyler was talking about on Capes. Actually, I would love for us to do stuff like that.
I mean, he made Dick
And
Grayson.
just make a playground for other people to like, hey, maybe one day go back and visit. But I don't think anybody's brave enough to go back and visit that.
He made Dick Grayson eat a rat.
Poor Splinter.
And they're like, oh, hey, we want Vicky Vale and Laundre in issue 1. So, hey, can we get Jim Lee?
Jim Lee. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. If you know, you know.
Do you think he can have a changing career so far?
I think he might.
Oh, my.
At least companies, everybody's abandoning ship.
Spill that tea.
No, I'm just saying it would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's kind of abandoned. All the rats are abandoning the sinking ship. That's all that I'm saying. I think that would I feel like if a lot of people kind of left DC, that would force DC to reinvigorate itself organically. It wouldn't feel forced because all the old talent would be at Marvel, and so they would have to, innovate and do different stuff to really keep our attention and our focus because they're all new people. So you have to have that focus on quality, not quantity.
For quality. Bing.
They wish. They wish they could get Miles Manzor approval of quality.
All right.
But yeah, no, I think I can't wait to do more Plastic Man and Batman stories. That's all.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we'll do more JLA. I think that you said we need more people, but the Rock of Ages story, that's when they dropped Plastic Man in Justice League, didn't they?
Yeah. That's like a live read. That story is so good. It's one of my favorites.
What is that? Like 6 issues? You want to do a 6-issue live read?
Patreon.
Oh,
just saying, we're gonna give Ray a run for his money. You're the king of the drops. We'll show him.
Oh,
it's a Batman podcast. He'll never hear it.
What the F?
if we said we're doing a live read, I don't know, maybe. He's a Patreon subscriber.
He's not gonna hear this. We'll make Connor make him listen to it. It's fine.
Yeah, homework for their podcast. On the bright side, it's getting a lot of very talented new artists to work on established titles.
Yeah. we need that. Like I feel that's why they're not really pulling in the kids. Like everybody seems like so old and well established that they're not willing to take risks anymore. Young people, like the young artists, are very hungry to put their name out there and really like try stuff. Try new stuff that they've been, that they've thought in their heads for the last 10, 15 years. Not somebody that's been working on a book for 40 years. No offense. I love all my old guys, but it is time for some.
Well, we know you do.
I am the old. Like I'm out of that phase because everybody's my age and I'm old now, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count when you're the same age and you're both old.
Now she goes for the young himbos.
Fingers crossed, guys.
Hello.
Oh, you want to talk any new Batman?
Yeah. Did you read Batman Reptilian?
I wanted to bring it up, but we were out of time on Capes. Who is this for? I mean, I'm curious. It's a choice
For all the Garth Ennis fans.
and there are a lot thanks to the boys. He definitely has had a resurgence.
Yeah. And do you like this art?
It's a choice.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too.
I think if the coloring was a little bit more vivacious, it would do a little more for me, but it seems very demure and daunting, and maybe that's the point. I don't know.
I mean, because I know my comic shop guy, he didn't like the art in this, but I mean, it's not bad for me. But have you ever read like Batman Arkham Asylum? Oh my god,
Yeah.
I hate the art in that. I'm just like, what the
Yeah.
hell is going on in this?
Like I said, I don't really know who this was for. It's okay. I think Checkmate's the better book to pick up. Just throw that out there.
Oh my, she's recommending Appendix over something. Oh my.
I think that he's going to do something very exciting with Checkmate. The fact that he's like paying attention to Green Arrow, and he hasn't done anything outrageous to Green Arrow. The minute he does something outrageous to Green Arrow, he's dead to me. But yeah, I think he's doing something interesting. I think this is not as interesting in light of like the metal universe and all those things. Like I think it's more of the whole hum same.
Well, I was looking something up last night for the podcast. I think Checkmate might only be 6 issues.
Oh, trust me, they're playing the long game on that one.
Well, unless they spin something out of it.
Yeah, they're definitely. Well, that's Bendis' thing. If you ever notice, he loves to, they give him the leeway to spin things out.
Or unless they spend multiple stuff out of it, like a new Green Arrow book.
That might. Well, they have to spin out a new Green Arrow book eventually. So
yeah, I wonder if anyone else there might be getting the new. Could we get a new Lois Lane book?
It did really well, honestly, and they could use more female-led titles. And no offense to Wonder Woman right now, but Wonder Woman is in a state of disrepair. And Lois Lane, it's not unprecedented for her to have her own book. It was a thing for a very long time. People missed it. I think the book that they did give us for the modern times was excellent, and I think they should bring that team back for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple we could spin out of there. I mean,
especially with Black Cat doing so well and Catwoman not doing so well. Do you know what I mean? Like they have to have another lead female title, prestigious.
I mean, even if you want to give her, yeah, even if if you can't get a Lois Lane book, could you do like a Lois Lane Manhunter book?
No,
nobody
wants that. It's Lois Lane or bust. Heyo. That's what Superman said.
Whoa!
It's weird though about Reptilian specifically because I am a general fan of Liam Sharp, so I don't know if this was just at Garth Ennis's direction, and for it to be a $5 book, and it just feels like Batman wants to be Swamp Thing. Is that just me? I just feel like it's like, ooh, if Batman was Swamp Thing.
And again, it's like you were talking about. I think it's just that hey, it's been a while since we had Garth Ennis making Batman super brutal. So it's just because he's just like threatening guys. The rogues would just kill you. I won't let you die.
I'll just put you in medical debt. That's I'll get you an audit.
Chad said he's. Are you reading Immortal Wonder Woman? I'm not reading that one.
Yeah, I am not a fan of what they're doing to Wonder Woman lately.
Chad, I'm trying to remember. I'm reading the regular Wonder Woman book. I think Becky Cloonan's on that. Too.
It's not cohesive.
She's in the after. She was in the afterlife. She basically told off everyone in Asgard because she accidentally got dropped in Asgard.
We don't ship Wonder Woman and Thor. We ship Wonder Woman and Captain America.
Oh no,
she has a guy for veterans named Steve. Okay, we've established this.
Oh, she had a lover there, but it wasn't Thor. Thor was basically an idiot there.
Well, he's an idiot in the Marvel universe.
Oh my!
Comic books and movie. #fight me. We don't see a Thor TV show. We see a Loki TV show. Just gonna throw that out there.
Oh my!
I'm sorry, but he's the worst Hemsworth. Everybody knows it.
Can't wait to blow his mind.
Oh my!
#Team Liam. Sorry.
And then I think we got Detective 1038 this week.
We did indeed.
Oh,
it was average.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
baby, now we do a Batman podcast. Of course, I read the Batman. I'm not going to mention it on Capes, but I can talk about it here.
I mean, we're in the middle of this murder mystery thing. But
I actually enjoyed I don't know how you felt about the art, but I felt like that was a breath of fresh air for me.
I did like
the art in this book.
I was just about to mention, yeah, I do like the art in this.
Also, shout out to March of the Penguin. I love Penguin. I hope they really make him like a force to be reckoned with. That's one thing that I really, again, about the show Gotham, they kind of got right. Penguin and Riddler, it's their time to shine. Screw the Scarecrow, screw Joker. Even forget about Two-Face for a while, even though we're in the middle of the long Halloween Renaissance.
Come on, Phil, say Gotham.
Say it.
No.
No.
So how do you feel?
But like a rocket launcher, we have a rocket launcher. How could I not love this issue?
Oh, yeah. So what do you think about this Worth guy? I mean, he's basically like the Kingpin. It's basically like, is this guy a metahuman? I mean, it's just like, look at the size of his hands. Like he can put his whole hand around Batman's head.
I don't care about that. What I care about is Huntress and Lady Clayface getting together. #fight me. I feel vibes.
Oh my.
I feel vibes. Is it just me? Come on, guys. Don't leave me hanging.
I mean, think about it. Seriously. I mean, wouldn't a Clayface, a person who can alter their shape be kind of gender fluid?
Exactly.
So what do you think about, what do you think about Huntress?
I will say the characterization for Huntress needs just a little bit of work. Just a little bit. I don't think it's bad at all, but I definitely feel like as this book goes on, if they're going to focus on that, they could bring Huntress back and make her a force to be reckoned with. I really want a Huntress to have her own book again. Honestly.
Yes.
So I don't know. I feel like with this book, they're kind of like toying with that idea. They're trying to see if people like Huntress and what direction to go in.
I mean, exactly. I mean, I don't know how long the team's staying on Detective here, but yeah, the team that did this issue, I'd love to see them do a Huntress book, especially.
Yeah, shout out to Megan Fitzmartin and who is it, Mariko Tamaki.
Yeah.
And then the artwork, I really enjoyed Victor Bognovic and Carl Mosert. I like this team a lot. It was like a breath of fresh air, honestly.
Seriously, I mean, think about it. I mean, Huntress, it's tangentially a Batman book, so.
And I was like, oh, Clayface, Lady Clayface, okay. We haven't done enough Lady Clayface for sure.
There you go. I mean, yeah, do a Huntress, have Lady Clayface in there, and again, female writer. I mean, I think,
It does make a difference, for better or for worse sometimes, but it does make a difference. In this case, it's definitely better.
Because I mean, I don't know why we don't have a Batwoman book with the show on the air, but it's like, do a Huntress book.
Well, we did have a Batwoman book and it didn't do well. Just like we had a Supergirl book with the TV show on the air and it didn't do well. It's a thing.
But it's just like, yeah, promote, do a Huntress book. Be like, hey, it's like, it's
Huntress could team up with Batwoman occasionally.
Yeah,
all the ladies and connected to the Bat family.
True.
Little Barbara.
Exactly. Just be like, yeah, no.
Bring like a little Birds of Prey every now and then,
Because they always like to paint everything with the Batman brush. Be like, it's female Batman, but she's willing to like really F.
And she's not related to him.
Exactly. She'll tell him to F off. She ain't one of the kids. Yeah.
Although I would really love to bring back, like, that's the only thing that I feel like we didn't do with Future State. It's like, come on, we really should have been like because we were going towards Bruce and Selena being together, being in it for the long haul. It would have only made sense for them to have a kid and for that kid to be the future Batwoman, but she takes on the moniker of Huntress. I'm just saying, it was right there and they missed it. They missed it by a mile.
Oh my God, did you see that? I mean, yeah, they're kind of doing like a future Huntress version in the Batman Catwoman book, but now I guess that's delayed until like September or something. Either August or September.
I take it the early testing didn't go well.
Oh, Tom King. It's like they got 4 or 5.
Wait, is Tom King the new Kevin Smith?
I don't know, because he got 4 or 5 issues out. Then it's like, oh yeah, it's delayed till the fall. It's like, what? Wasn't that book delayed to begin with? Like before
it was.
Out? It's like...
Oh dear.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, Tom King. Well, he has way too much on his plate. They've been putting a lot on his shoulders, for better or for worse. So.
And do you think
maybe they need to take something off his plate?
And not to be too insulting, but after Heroes in Crisis, are they like double checking his work before he turns it in?
There definitely was no oversight with that book. I will agree with you.
That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm wondering if there's double oversight now.
They're like, we're gonna have to change a few things. We're gonna have you come in on Saturday.
You did what? You did what? The Wally West? Oh, you better hire some bodyguards, kid.
Indeed, sir. Indeed.
Especially if you travel to Florida. Oh my God. What are you saying, Sean?
I like Detective, but yeah, it's not gonna last. It's just a minor like detour, and we're gonna be back to the same old. But I'm gonna enjoy this part while it lasts because it has so much potential. I'm like kind of here for the March of the Penguin arc. I like it.
I know. I mean, again, it's like the Batman book is good too, but it's like they're doing a lot of run up the future state stuff and and like you got Harley, you got so much stuff going on in the Bat book. Here it's just like basically Batman, Huntress, every so often he makes a call to Oracle, but it's
yeah, it's a lot more streamlined. Yeah. I hate that the Batman book is so like clogged down and like the minutia of everything.
But
it kind of used to be the other way around, honestly.
Yeah. But again, too, it's like so many people. I'm sure Batman's outselling this book by a wide margin, and it's because I don't care what era, Detective always gets overlooked, and it's like right now if you're
it's weird. It's like they're literally named after Detective.
And it's like it's the same character. It might be a different team, but it's the same character, kids. I promise you, probably if you
I've always liked Detective more than the main Bat book. That's just generally speaking how it goes.
Oh yeah, because they can do.
And now that we have like urban legends and all that stuff as well, like I could care less about the main Batman book.
Oh my God! I swear this is like a brainstorming session. I just like got hit with a arc from Detective from like around the time of this JLA issue, like early 2000s. Like, oh, I want to put that on the list.
Phil, you control the list. Put it on the list.
I know. I'm always just like she's probably like, oh, he's changing it again.
No, I don't care. Like, I'd rather us see. That's kind of what happened with the Deadpool stuff. I'd rather us jump around and talk about stuff that we're passionate about than just like going through the motions. So, whatever comes to your beautiful brain, go ahead and put it on the list.
Want to keep our marriage fresh? I know.
I mean, Harley Quinn. I actually did pick up Batman Superman on Comixology last night because Tyler recommended it. He's right. It's really good. So shout out to Batman Superman 19. I'll probably go back and read, I'll get from issue 15 up.
Oh, yeah. Those first couple are good because it's like, yeah, they show like the 2 separate Batman and Superman worlds. And it's like those, like that 1939 world stuff.
Yeah. I like those vibes. It's just such a shame that the main books don't have that vibe. Like Batman and action is just a mess. Action is a mess.
Well, and it's like they're doing the whole John Kent thing, and and Superman's gonna be in the Authority. So yeah, that's But
my Superman does not wear gloves. He is not a Mario brother.
Oh hell, I know. It's like, why does Superman need gloves? Especially now, the whole world knows who he is. He really doesn't hurt his hands a lot. It's like, come on.
He's a fancy man. It's fine.
I guess. But yeah, books like Batman,
Superman and Lois get a divorce confirmed.
Oh my. I love you, Bruce. What?
Selena will put a kryptonite bullet in him like Bloodsport. Just saying.
Oh,
She's not gonna have that.
like my claws, they're made of kryptonite.
Nice.
All right. I'm calling it now. It might be 10 years from now, but there's gonna be a story where Superman, I don't know if he's out of control or what, but he's gonna come at Batman. I'm gonna get you before you whip out that kryptonite. Meanwhile, like Catwoman's gonna get him from behind with the kryptonite. Be like, I didn't have it.
Get him from behind. Hello. That would be awesome. I'm stealing that from my fanfic.
But yeah, books like Batman, Superman, and like Detective Comics, like they can do stuff. I think they're afraid to like go too far off the script on like on the main books. But yeah, books like that, it's like, oh yeah, we can play with it a little more. And
tangentially, what's up with Teen Titans Academy 4? What is Teen Titans Academy? Like, I just kind of stumbled across it, and I'm just like, what is this?
Well, basically, like Nightwing, Starfire, Cyborg, Raven, Beast Boy basically opened this basically opened the
So it's X-Men?
Or Avengers Academy. Yeah, I mean they basically open it up and they're training a bunch of young kids at the Roy Harper Academy.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna pick that up.
And Dawn is in there. Yeah. Well, there's a big mystery going through because there's a new Red X, and it's like, who is Red X?
Teen Titans did it better.
I
mean, that was a great arc in that TV show.
Well, that's not even mentioned. They're like, Nightwing used to be Red X, and there was another Red X, but now there's a new Red X. It's like, who was it?
Third time's definitely not the charm, but okay.
I don't know.
I haven't heard good things about it either, so I'm just I'm tentative about it. I'll wait for the trade.
I was gonna say, I know Kristen and I were giving it a chance because Nightwing showed up in the first few, but like issue 4, like he doesn't even show up. I was like, I don't know.
I don't know about this, Kristen. Red X is just Deathwing put through the Lazarus pit. But yeah, no, I think it is a great time to be a Batman fan because you have so many books, and most of the books are pretty good and give you a different perspective.
Oh yeah,
like an actual different perspective, not just dark metal Knights or whatever, or the Batman who laughs. Like, I'm so sick of the Batman who laughs. I don't know what to do with myself.
And you still like that Future State Gotham book? Because I got the second.
I do actually. I was real tentative because it's Future State, aka 5G rejudged, but yeah, it's pretty good.
It's different because it's Jason. It's black and white, kids.
Well, I like Jason. Like, I like modern Jason. When he came back from the dead and he became Red Hood and has all that like trauma and those issues, especially with what the Three Joker story kind of did. As much as like I hate the other stuff that it did for Barbara and Bruce, I kind of like what it did for Jason.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Any other?
I don't think so.
I don't think this week there was. I did read Harley. Was it Harley Quinn number
4?
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested that it's basically her versus Hugo Strange. So it's the battle of the mental health.
Doctor versus doctor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which she doesn't bring up enough, honestly. I really feel like we should dive back into that a little bit. I would love to have a Harley prequel book, if I'm just going to be honest. That I want to know what she was like before the Joker, because she was always a little nuts, obviously.
Oh, Chad, we definitely agree 1,000%. Best Hood is with his own Trinity. Fight me.
I ain't gonna fight you, nerd, because I agree.
The Dark Trinity, him, Artemis, and Bizarro. Oh yeah,
they really blew that book to smithereens, though, didn't they?
What's
Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Once they took the other two out, and then
they were gone for months, bro. And I'm like, I don't care.
They were going for from 25 to 50 almost. It's like, okay, really?
Yeah, that was a mistake, and I hope they reboot that book. Because the Dark Trinity was better than the Trinity at the time. The Trinity is an absolute mess together right now.
Do you think that was like an editor's note or something? They're like, oh yeah, hey, let's try a Jason Todd solo book. See if the kids like that.
Probably, actually.
It's a Bat book.
I mean, Jason's not wrong. I'll put it to you that way. Jason's not wrong. He has reasons to be the way that he is. And...
Oh, I got a team up book for you. What would you think of Red Hood and Huntress?
That might have to be a black book. That might have to be a black title.
Oh, Black Label, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if it's a black label, I would be here for it because I want it to be ultra violent.
I was gonna say just
ultra violent.
I was gonna say just a
I want to see crossbows through the neck. I want to see bullets to the back of the head, execution style.
bunch of violence and sex.
You know what? I'm gonna put that out into the ether on Twitter. I'm like, you know what we need? We need a black label that's ultra violent.
I mean,
for more details, see the Batman podcast.
Remember Three Jokers? Yes. Jason, Barbara is not for you. Huntress? Maybe.
Maybe.
I gotta think this through. Maybe.
Two redheads. It don't work, brother. It don't work. Everybody knows that.
Huntress ain't a redhead. See, it works.
No, exactly.
Get a nice
Ghostmaker and Mooney versus Batman and Daredevil. Batman and Daredevil will freaking clean their clocks, please.
So we're taking one Marvel and DC character versus one Marvel and DC.
Batman and Daredevil, they're gonna clean their clocks. Hashtag fight me. Sorry, Ray.
I'll
stick up for Moon Knight when I don't have any skin in the game, but that's like double. That's double skin.
Ray might agree with us.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray.
Hey, he's getting a Quantum Zone this month, so you know what? He's fine.
He's getting a Moon Knight show, and I still don't have a real live action Batman show that's modern.
In a Moon Knight book in about a month.
Oh yeah, I'm actually really excited for that book.
Yeah,
I don't know how the rest of the Moonies feel, but I thought that team was a nice touch. I'm definitely down.
Lilith, you getting all 22 covers?
No, I'm not Ray. I'm gonna get 3.
Oh my God, Will was looking that up. I think it was in the last episode of Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast. Yeah, I forget where he was looking, but there was like stores, selling bundles of like a couple of the covers, and he was like,
yeah, like how they did with Action.
The one was the one was like 10 covers for what he said, was it like 145 or something? I'm like, oh, so they're giving you a discount on cover price? Okay.
Yeah, I'm only getting 3, so
only 3. Okay. Wonder how many Ray's getting.
He's getting all of them. It's gonna be his mission. Mark my words.
Oh my God, he's gonna wallpaper that wall behind him where he podcasts.
If he doesn't do that, I don't even know what we're doing anymore. We might have to take the Moon Knight podcast away from him. It's like, it's just a Moon Knight podcast.
Look how big it is.
But yeah, on that note, I think we should give them the homework and go.
All right.
Because we have a ultimate spider cast to do.
Oh yes, we have some black. All right, let me pull up schedules here. Batman. All right, so here we go, kids. So next time, oh yes, remember, more team ups. This time we're covering 2 books, Batman Spawn and Spawn Batman.
Get ready for McFarlane Nightmare Fuel.
Frank Miller. Same 2 characters, 2 completely different tales. And then in 2 weeks, yes, Detective Comics 601 through 603, Batman and Etrigan. Yes. We get some rhyming in here, kids. And then in 3 weeks, Batman 544 through 546, more Batman and Etrigan. Yeah.
Is that because Titans is back on?
Why is he in that?
I don't know. Is he? I thought that he was in the first season, or did they just allude to it?
You mean Trigon?
Oh, is that who that was? Okay.
Yeah.
I only made it through the first 3 episodes.
Trigon. Did you see they're putting the first season of Titans on is it TNT now?
Shut the front. Well, that's where it was supposed to be. So, for those that know, Blackbird is actually where Titans, they fixed it.
So yeah,
Blackbird was awful.
So right before season 3 starts, on HBO Max. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Oh man, they're gonna have to edit.
Does Warner's own TNT? Is that part?
I don't know.
Does Warner's own TBS? Because TBS and TNT are sister stations.
I don't know,
I
but
don't know.
I-
TV landscape's too confusing. I don't know.
but yeah, season 1's coming soon. I think it's
That's so random.
is it TNT.
I guess they needed more than Supernatural.
Oh my! They're going to edit some of that. Like fork Batman. Come on.
Do they though?
Oh, I can't drop the.
If they put it on at 10 o'clock, I don't think they have to.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're putting it on at 10 o'clock.
They need something to fill out that late night slot.
I still don't think on TNT they're dropping F-bombs at 10 o'clock, though. I mean, they could, but I think, a lot
I
of...
know they drop S-bombs at 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. I just watched the last episode of Conan. Yeah, he dropped some S-bombs.
TV landscape is changing so rapidly. I don't want to keep up.
Andy smoked some marijuana with Seth Rogen.
Well, they're in California, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, recreation's legal now. So
Put on live TV!
should be more careful about what your children are watching. TV shouldn't raise your children.
True.
And most kids should be in bed by then anyway. Summer or not, children need their rest.
TV should not be raising your children.
We're doing me now.
Says Generation X. TV raised them for sure.
I'm that kind of freak.
All right.
You'll summon him.
I know. Draw that pentagram. All right, are we done?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, kids. So yeah, next time, send us your thoughts on the Batman Spawn and Spawn Batman crossovers. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow. Are you muttering at this in breath? He's like, you didn't even write the script. You're just like, check. All right. And remember to follow We Are the Night, the Batman podcast. The little page that Facebook could not destroy. Yes, find it on Facebook, Twitter. Find links to all of our various social medias for all the shows, links to this YouTube. Yes. See Chad's comments live on the screen. Chat, power chat. Links to the Patreon, more and more stuff coming there. Oh, especially for July, Uncensored Wade's World Annual and Spider-Man vs. the effing Juggernaut. But that will be uncensored. We're gonna uncensor that F.
What?
Thank you, Chad. That means a lot. Did he just compliment himself? I need to see both hands, sir. So yes, links to the Patreon, links to merch. Stay hydrated, especially it's gonna be 87 here today. Links to merch, all in one place.
It was 87 when I woke up, Phil.
You're
Shut
in
up.
Florida.
And it's all humidity.
I know. Oh, it's gonna be humid here. It's supposed to be 90 tomorrow.
Shut up and just lay there.
Anyway,
Today.
links to everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And please remember to support all things Southgate Media Group. Go to southgatemediagroup.com and also check out the Southgate Media Group Patreon. A bunch of free content there from everyone on the network. A bunch of paid content. So much. You'll get so much right there.
So much right.
So please go subscribe to the Southgate Media Group Patreon. Then go pick up Pod Life, the book, now digital and paperback, audio version supposedly coming soon. But you can buy that on Amazon. And when you do buy that or anything on Amazon, be like Lilith Hellfire and use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and that plastic-like man himself, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So says Master Doom. Come on, Phil. Say Gotham.
Go back and look at my history. Mark my words.
Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs and tell me how much you love Red Hood and the Dark Trinity, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course, making comments all over TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69.
Smash it. Some men just want to
Chad.
watch the world burn.
Oh! Laughing yourself.
Oh, what a waste of butter.
Yeah, we really need it. We really need a Patreon. Anyway, see, kids, see how out of control we are here. Just imagine what the Patreon's like. But you don't have to imagine. Go subscribe. You're a bad influence, Chad.
We're the bad influence. Who are we kidding?
That's true. Don't bring us home to mother. Oh my lord! I just let you sit there. You look all like you trying to look all nice and innocent, but you know, how many men's souls have you snatched?
None of your business. That's between me and Mephisto.
No Hellfire Mephisto. Theory confirmed. All right, kids. Join us next time. Batman spawn Batman. So join us. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the night.
The Batman Podcast.
Keep it plastic.